Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Temperature normal.
So it actually reads your temperature and it takes a photo. Okay, that place in there, this is the first time I've seen it. It's an Indian place. Katoon or something. It takes your photo or video and your temperature. And then it says, temperature normal on video. It's in Irving. Weird. Time for Uber notes. So I was an Uber driver for 2 years. Here's a really good note. They are going to tell you, or when they get in your car, they're the first thing they're going to say is how long you've been working for Uber. You reply with, for a while. If they want to know the exact time, always answer, I've been working for Uber for a while. Don't give them a time. Don't say 6 months or a year. Yes, hello?
What can I get for you?
So you don't want to tell them how long. You don't want to say, oh, year or 6 months. I used to say, which you don't want to say this, but they would ask me, how long have you been working for Uber? And I would say, I've been working for Uber for 30-something years because I started driving when I was 16. Actually, to be honest, I started driving when I was 15. I got a permit to drive at 15. I could drive to school, to work, and back home. It was a special permit. So really, I think I would say like 30 years or something like that. I don't know. But don't say that either, because it smells smart aleck. You cannot be smart aleck. You can't be prideful. You can't be any of that. Think robot. For a while, think that kind of voice, Mark Zuckerberg voice, because if they find out that you're I was reading something. If they find out that you're snobby or whatever, yeah. Another thing too is learn how to detail the car. And when I mean detail, like vacuum the car, detail, clean it. There's a lot of cleaning. You don't ever want to pick up anyone unless it smells like a new car. Also, you want to get one of these for emergency. Right here, pops out. This thing has been very useful when I first started, because, and that doesn't just go for drunks, and also another thing, you gotta like your drunk, because you gotta be part of the party. If you don't like drunks, don't even try it. So when you pick up a drunk, you got to be like, man, I don't know. You have to wing it. It's impossible to teach some of that, but you can help out people. I mean, there's some heroic attempts. Go to YouTube and look at all the excitement when it comes down to Uber drivers. There's quite a bit of excitement. You got to be on your toes. Now, I have asked a few people to exit the vehicle, meaning to leave, and you can stop a drive for any reason, mostly because of lewd behavior, major disrespect, because you can't be disrespected to a big degree, things like that. You have to be nice to them. Now, just to let you know, I don't work for Uber any longer, and I don't work for Lyft any longer either. But I can tell you this, that they're pretty similar. Now, another thing too, as an Uber driver that you want to prepare for, is Uber Eats, because they will suggest you do Uber Eats, but you're going to be dealing with pizza smell or Indian food smell, which the passenger isn't always going to appreciate. So you might want to separate your Uber Eats from your Uber driving. Now, I will tell you some things about money. There was a time, this is a true story, that I actually made $700 in one day. That was working a cowboy game, about 6 o'clock in the morning to about midnight. I have done a 24-hour shift, but that was something different. But the cowboy game day was from 6 in the morning to about midnight. So it was a long shift. But at the end of the day, that was about $700. Now, I don't do that stuff anymore. I used to. I worked for a bank. And I that's when I started doing Uber. So I was a banker. I worked for a type of bank that you would see inside grocery stores and stuff like that. But I did that, and then I slowly got into the whole Uber game. And then eventually I also checked out Postmates. Actually, Postmates is really good during Christmas time because you actually pick up Apple products. So you can deliver Apple products. When I mean Apple products, I mean Apple the company. Like Air Mac or earbuds for Apple. You can do 3 runs and make $70. Now, that was during Christmas time. But I can tell you, Uber, you can make money, but you got to learn the gamut. You got to learn the dialogue. And they teach it to you. They have training courses that will teach you how to talk to people and things. I see these little neighborhood cats. This one actually, I'll try to give you the area of the neighborhood. Looks like it has some kind of fur issue, maybe an attack. Something right here on the back. But it's a little gray cat, like church and pet cemetery. Hey kitty, this is my friend Critter the cat. Well, he's just kind of sitting there. But yeah, he's got, looks like some marks in the back. Could be a dog bite. Seems like he's doing okay though. He was walking kind of slow. Hey kitty, can you give us a walk? A little walk? Come on, walk around. Walk. Just hanging out. He probably can still catch a mouse. Here's a dude with a dog right here. The truck has a dog in it. So you can see the dog right there. You little kitty. Pretty healthy looking. Most likely maybe a stray, maybe not. A collar necessarily doesn't mean that, well, if they have a collar, usually that's a sign that they're okay, but probably, I don't know. Could be a stray, maybe not. It's actually the Salvation Army right there. Pretty cool classic guitar. I mean, classic guitar. Classic car. Right there. It's pretty cool. Got some of this stuff right here. It's so funny, they're playing one of the anthems in Never Ending Story, which is actually a film I really like. It sounds exactly like the Never Ending Story. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm in a Tom Thumb. It actually is the Never Ending Story. That is so great. I sing this song all the time. I have since I was a kid. It's like one of my favorite kind of kid stories. The Never Ending Story. Some of these apartments are kind of like mazes. Because if you can make sense out of them, I'm going to ask you. But how would you possibly know that a building that was in the 600s would be in a building number 20? Or, I'm sorry, unit number or like an apartment number that would be in the 600s, would obviously be in the building number that's 20, right? That's what it says right here. You need the cliff notes on that one. You got the people that work in IT, probably, some of them. And then you got the shareholders over here. There's the people. I thought that was a cool moon right there. And right over there is the golf course. Where these people, live and stuff. Country club right there is pretty cool. Right in there. Done some drops there, right, kitty? It's a really nice area. It's Las Colinas, kitty. Las Colinas. So a few films have been, movies have been filmed here in Las Colinas. There's a side view of some of the area. That person's a big fan. And really, to be honest, they're really nice about it because I didn't even do a complete stop right there. But anyway, right, kitty? Funny, the Dallas drivers, the guy just kind of drove by and gave me a nice little gesture out the window. But I got to the point where you just get so used to it. It's just like, this is a neat little area coming out of Las Colinas. Las Colinas is actually behind me. But it's a neat little area because of these trees. I got some of it on my Samsung stuff, but it's just neat. I don't know, I've my thoughts kind of wander from film to film sometimes when I do this kind of thing. And there's like a wrecker kind of thing. So I always think of like one of the ending scenes in Pulp Fiction where they're at the wrecker. Don't know why. It doesn't look anything like Los Angeles, and it's, doesn't give me any kind of real clues like why I would think of Pulp Fiction. Kind of see the moon right there. There's like a reservoir right over here. But what's interesting is it kind of, I don't know, there's a wrecker thing coming up here to the left. And I remember I had done, there's a tank right over here. Oh, that's the National Guard. That's actually the National Guard. There's actually the National Guard station. You can actually see a tank right there. See the tank? That kind of reminds me of Taps. But it's pretty interesting. This is the record that I was thinking of. Little record kind of thing where the cars go. Oh no, there goes Waze. Because of the railroad crossing. But there it is right there. I picked up some people here for rideshare. I really don't know what that is, to be honest. I thought it was a wrecker place. I don't know. One time there's so much dust on this road. I used to do rideshare, and I had to basically clean down the car because I made a wrong turn. It's probably on my Samsung stuff. Actually see the train way over there. Yeah, it was this road right here that I turned down. Now it's paved. It's called Wildwood. Let's see if it still is. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly paved. That used to be all chalk kind of road, kind of gravel. It's another shot of Las Colinas. Cool, these little things people leave messages on. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Smile. Your own camera. Isn't that pretty, Kitty? Very pretty. So that's a really nice shot, kind of coming into the Irving area. Right, Kitty? You never know where you're gonna end up. Looks like these places were affected by the winter. Possibly, I don't know the exact reason for the damage, but part of that was ashen, you can say. Right, Kitty? Those flags are pretty cool. All right, so we're on Airport Freeway this way and headed. The moon's really kind of bright tonight. Right, Kitty? And that is a pretty good shot of Las Colinas from a distance, pretty much the skyline. Right, Kitty? So we'll be pulling up to Williams Square. That's the top part of Williams Square right there, which is kind of a well-known area of Las Colinas. So this is going to be kind of like the Upstream Color area that where it was filmed right here. This area right here. I want to say that also is Upstream Color. I've got the movie on order, or I'm actually looking for it. But it's an amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, same people that made Primer, which is Primer is actually a film about time travel, but Upstream Color is kind of like, it's mythic. You just have to see it, very mysterious. Here's kind of a faraway shot of Upstream Color. Well, I mean, the area that was used as location for Upstream Color. That right there is one of the famous buildings of Las Colinas. You know, I was thinking, like, a lot of these houses and stuff in these neighborhoods are actually Airbnb. So wouldn't it be cool if you had like an Airbnb dog? So everybody shares the dog. That kind of thing. I think it would be funny. My Airbnb comes with a dog. Like, everyone like shares it and everything, you know. That would just be so funny. Usually you can tell if it's an Airbnb because it's usually kind of distinguished, or it's kind of cute. It's got cute colors and things like that. Listening to the Dum Dum Girls. Yay! We'll be passing a little area where you can actually see a glimpse of the Dallas skyline. right here, right, Kitty? If you look over on the distance, you can see some of the buildings there. Watch this, it's pretty cool too. Right here.
Position in circle.
Okay, here it is. So I guess it makes...
Position in circle. Normal temperature.
Oh, interesting. So that one, it's pretty crazy.
Position in circle.
That one actually just says normal. So it just says normal temperature. Actually tells you, but you have to go into like a little positioning thing. I guess that's how things are going to be for a while. I don't know. Anyway, you know the ritual. Yeah.